Well, I've had a tough time with GameStop over the past couple episodes, but I ordered some more games from them. Did they make it up? Let's find out in another episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. It's a new day. Yes, it is. And it is time to do our final few pickups as well as a final recap for this episode. I also wanted to mention, as a little bit of a tease, you're not going to want to miss next week's episode. I went a little ham on GameStop's website because, like this week, but even more so, they had a bunch. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch of really good looking retro games on their website. And I might have gone a little overboard, so expect a major condition report episode next week. But we're going to start off with our first new pickups that I didn't show before, and those are all from Woot. Now, I know I've talked about Woot before, but I figure I'll mention it again for those who might not have watched every episode of this series. Woot is basically like the Big Lots of Amazon. So it's a website where they'll take items that I guess just aren't selling well on Amazon and discount them fairly heavily. Woot has become a very good place to find video games, especially like video games that may not be like from the biggest franchises if you're looking for some more obscure titles or ones that just were not selling at all. And I picked up 4 pretty good ones at a decent discount. So we're going to start off with the one Switch game that I got, and that is Rune Factory 3 Special on the Switch. Now, I've never played a Rune Factory game. I've heard it's basically like a farming sim meets an RPG, and I've heard 3 is pretty good, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It's not very often that you find a bunch of good quality Switch games on Woot, so whenever I see one for a decent price, I figured I'd snag it. So I paid $17 for this, and according to price charting, it's worth $19. Not bad. Not bad at all. Next game is a game where I have the second game already. I got it from a pawn shop, and this new game came out, I think, late last year. And I could get it for pretty cheap, so I figured, you know what, might as well. We have Jagged Alliance 3 on the Xbox Series X. It looks like a top-down shooter / it might be some RTS stuff in it. It looks interesting. Apparently it's a turn-based combat game. So I do enjoy me a good turn-based game. This could be a lot of fun. I'll have to try Jagged Alliance 2 before I play this one, but I figured it was worth a snag. So I paid $17 for this, and it's worth $33 in brand new condition. Next is a game that I was waiting for it to drop in price. I know it's on Game Pass, and I know I can play it without having to pay for it. So I mostly just got it to add to the collection. But of course, it's going to get removed eventually from Game Pass because it's not a first-party game. So I figured I'd snag it for a good price, and I think this was the right price for it. We have Persona 5 Tactica on the Xbox Series X. This is the third Persona game to come out on Xbox after Persona 5 Striker. No, Strikers didn't come out on Xbox. It's the second one because Persona 5 Royal came out first and then this one. So figured I'd snag this. I paid $20. It's about what I would expect, and it's worth $30. So or $33 actually. So pretty solid pickup there. Figured I'd add it to my Persona collection. And then last but certainly not least, I have 5 and 6, I believe, of this series, and 7. It seems to be a series that can be kind of hard to come by, and I've heard it's great, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So I picked up the newest one, and that is Disgaea 7, the deluxe edition on the PS5. It's an RPG series. I think it's a tactics turn-based RPG series. Has a fun art style, colorful cast of characters. I figured I gave it a shot. I paid $25 for this, and it's actually worth $40, so did well on that one too. So now let's get to the stuff you've already seen and go through values. We're going to start off with another addition to my terrible game lineup, because yes, that series is coming up pretty soon. I'm missing one game, and I'm probably will get it this week. So the first game we're picking up is Crime Boss Rockay City on the Xbox Series X. If you don't know what this is, it's basically a clone of Payday, but bad. And it has some of the worst voice acting by some very established actors you'll ever hear. I'm excited to play this for my Worst of 2023 series that we're going to be doing pretty soon, where Corey and I are actually going to play through 6 of the worst games that came out last year, because there were a lot of very bad games that came out last year in 2023. We're going to play 6 of them. We're going to share our thoughts in real time as we play them. And at the end of the series, we're going to rank them all as to which one is the worst of the worst. So this is one of those games I paid nothing, because this I got for free because of a promo at work. I won a gift card from Amazon and I used it on this. So I didn't pay anything out of pocket for this game, and it's worth 27 bucks. So pretty good there. The other half of that gift card went towards, I'll read the whole title. Mon Yu. Defeat monsters and gain strong weapons and armor. You may be defeated, but don't give up. Become stronger. I believe there will be a day when the heroes defeat the Devil King on the PS5. Also known as just Mon Yu. It's a turn-based action game. Looks interesting. I mostly got it because A, I heard it was good, and B, it has a hilariously long title, and I think that's hilarious. Plus, it even has it on the spine. So people will always know what this game is. Anyway, I paid 17 out of pocket, and it's worth 30 bucks. So good score there. Then we get to the disappointments, and I'm not gonna lie, this has me really concerned for my pickups next week, because I got a lot of games, and if they come complete, they're all really good pickups. Honestly, most of them, even if they come loose, are still good pickups. I just really hope the majority of them are complete and not like this. So I ordered these from GameStop. They're all pre-owned, and I pretty much got, I wouldn't say the worst case scenario, because I guess the worst case scenario is just a loose disc, which I have gotten many times before. But this is pretty bad too. And these are all games that I was excited to add to my collection, and now they are not complete, and that is disappointing. So we're going to start off with the Sly collection on the PS3. As you can see, it does come in an authentic PS3 case, but it does not have the cover art or the manual. Still happy to add this game to my collection because I really like the Sly Cooper games. They have not re-released them since the PS3. So this is the only way to really play the Sly Cooper games, unless they do, like, I think they're doing a PS2 version on the PS4, but you have to download it or use their streaming service or whatever. Either way, I'm glad I have this one. Paid $35. Actually, I think I paid a little less than that. I paid $32 because of GameStop's Pro member discount, and it's worth $40. So this one I actually did okay on. Just because even in loose condition, which all of these are loose condition because they don't have cover art, they don't have manuals. Did come in the original case, which is nice, but again, yeah, I might try to actually upgrade this one to actually get the cover art. We'll see. It's just an expensive process, and then you have to go on eBay and attempt to get what you're looking for that way. So we'll see if I actually do it, but yeah. Sly Cooper collection. This one is probably the one I'm the most bummed about, just because it's a new game and they already don't have the cover art for it. Like, come on, man. We have Persona 3 Reload on the Xbox Series X. This came out this year, and apparently somebody already traded in a copy without the cover art, so that's really disappointing. This game is great. I played it on Game Pass, and I mean, to be completely honest, I might just buy this again with, maybe I'll buy a new copy when I get it discounted enough, because this is really disappointing to get a pretty much new game that came out earlier this year, disc only. Like, I don't know what people are doing. I mean, the disc is flawless, but it's really disappointing. Anyway, I know I got a loss on this one. I paid $57 for this, and it's only worth $45 in loose condition, so big loss there. And then this one is the worst condition of all of them because it's also the most expensive game that I got. Because this is a pretty tough game to find, and I'm glad I got it when I did because literally a couple days later it was sold out. So that tells you how hard to find this game is, especially with the announcement of Metroid Prime 4 at the Nintendo Direct. People are looking to play all the other ones. So I did get the Metroid Prime trilogy on the Wii. Now this one, I actually did fork out some money to get a proper case. So because of how expensive this game is, I didn't think it was right to have it just in a generic blank DVD case. So I actually went on eBay and bought a extra case. It's the original Wii case, plus it has the original cover art. I did think about splurging to get the Steelbook version, but it was a lot more money. So I'm like, I just want a case, so I just got the regular Wii case. But yeah, it's the Metroid Prime trilogy on the Wii. The disc is in great shape, but this is terrible, really disappointing. So I paid $67, but really I'm paying $87 because I had to buy the case. And it's only worth $57 in loose condition. So GameStop really did not redeem themselves. I was disappointed the last time I bought games from GameStop because, I had 2 games that I was expecting to be complete that were not because they were new. And then this time I got all 3 of the games that I bought from them in generic cases. So I'm very worried about how this next condition report is going to go because it could be incredible and maybe GameStop will redeem themselves finally, or it could be absolutely awful, but we'll just have to wait and see. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new around here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. We have a few series running on this channel, including the MyGM Battle, where Corey and I duke it out on the MyGM mode of WWE 2K24. We're also going to be introducing a new series. It might not have debuted yet. We'll see. Which is the MyGM Battle Triple Threat, where it's myself, Corey, and Matt doing the MyGM series. So we got a couple of MyGM series from WWE 2K24. We're also probably going to debut fairly soon the Worst of 2023 series. I haven't fully decided if I just want to wait to get the last game or just start it now that I have 5 of them. And then I can always just add the last one when it comes in. We'll see. But yeah, that's what's going on. And of course, stay tuned because the next episode is going to be the Mega Condition Report. We'll see if GameStop really screwed me over, or maybe they didn't. We'll find out. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Bye.